If you are buying a house and you are using a mortgage to pay for or finance that house, then you are most likely going to have an appraisal that needs to be done during the course of your transaction. Simply put, the bank is going to hire a third party individual to go to the home to verify the value of that property, but also to verify the condition of that property. If there are any repairs that are noted by that appraiser that need to be completed before the closing is completed, you cannot buy as the buyer or sell as the seller that home until the repairs are done and approved by the appraiser. Recently, we had a situation where clients of ours who were very excited about buying this house, the appraiser came out and mentioned that there was some moisture in the basement and they wanted to have a source of that moisture found and verified whether repairs were required or not. Long story short, we had a couple different companies come out and look at it, and the repairs required were about $15,000 or so to make the repairs that would have satisfied the appraiser and therefore the mortgage lender. The buyers didn't have the additional $15,000 to help foot the bill, and the sellers were either unable to or unwilling to contribute towards those costs to help continue the transaction. So our buyers needed to walk away. We signed a release agreement from the agreement of sale, and all parties parted ways. That house will not be able to be financed by a conventional loan for at least the next 90 days unless that repair is required. So appraisal repairs, they're logged and attached to the property. And so if another buyer comes along and is using the same type of loan, those repairs will still be attached to that particular property. Now, if you're using a different type of loan, our buyer was using a conventional loan. If there was a new buyer that was using maybe an FHA loan or a VA loan or something like that, it's possible that those repairs don't get found. But as a general rule of thumb, if one appraiser sees it, all the appraisers should probably see it. And so that house is going to sit around on the market until maybe a cash buyer comes along and buys that house regardless of the repairs required. So the purpose of the video is simply this: whether you are a buyer or a seller, if you get in a scenario where there are appraisal repairs required, we always encourage all parties to work together to try to solve the problem, because the buyers do want to buy the house. The sellers can't sell the house unless this is fixed. So let's just put our heads together and see if we can solve this problem while we're all still interested in working together with each other. I hope it helps.